Are you just using one reed every single day? This might be the reason why you struggle with your sound and why you feel stuck, and maybe you don't even realize about it. This happened to me. I was using the same reed every day, and I got used to it. It felt very comfortable, but the moment I had to change it, disaster. Everything felt wrong. I couldn't control it, everything was unstable, I completely lost control. And I even saw this happening to colleagues of mine. When I was studying at the Royal College of Music in London, I saw this before an audition and even before a concert, when they changed from a reed that they knew to a new reed and they were not able to control it. So they really struggled and it was a mess. When you play with just one reed, your embouchure and your air and your feelings adapt to it. But every reed is different, so the moment you switch to a new one or to one that you don't know that much, your entire setup feels off. And it feels like you have to start over. And that means that you're not actually learning or improving or feeling like you can play the saxophone. You're actually learning how to survive with that reed. That's why I always recommend, even if you are starting, to rotate your reeds, to have at least 3, 4 or even 5 that you know that you can try and compare them in order to feel how they sound, and if they sound good, if they are working, if they are not working, not vibrating. You will know all this if you can compare different reeds and get the best feeling out of them. The key is that when a reed starts to misbehave, you give it a few chances across a few days. So sometimes it can be because of the humidity changing, the weather changing, or even the temperature. But if it still doesn't work, it's time to let it go. Here's what I do. I use a proper reed case, like this one from Dario, which has a humidity pack inside, so you can control the humidity of your reeds. And I always have at least 8 or 10 or 12 reeds ready to use, and 4 of them are usually very good for concerts. Every time one of them dies, I try a few new ones and I choose the best one and I introduce it in the rotation. Mark the best ones for you so you don't have to guess every time, and it will become a habit. It will build consistency trying and identifying reeds. Now I just played this phrase with 2 reeds. The first one was in perfect condition and the second one was well past its prime. Do you hear the difference? One is free, vibrating, it sounds focused and kind of really full, and the other one feels a little bit mute, stuck. And even if it doesn't sound very bad from the outside, it feels very bad on the inside for the player, because you don't get a good feeling, you don't get a good response, and it makes you feel uncomfortable and like you are not controlling your own sound. And if you want to take real control of your sound and avoid reed panic forever, I've put together 2 free resources for you. First, my free guide for saxophonists, in which I give you 3 tips to improve your sound with exercise, basic scales, and much more. And second, if you are starting with the saxophone, you can improve from scratch without previous experience with the first free 2 days of my course, Saxophone in 20 Days. You have everything in saxophoneinTwentydays.com or in the link in the description of this video. So, don't let the reed control your sound, and you control your reed, your sound, your saxophone, and much more. Build your sound, build consistency, and be a better player. So remember to press the like button, subscribe, and follow for more videos. I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much, and see you soon.